everyone, and welcome back. Today we're diving deep into the world of dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Specifically,
Oh,
all those amazing breeds out there,
right.
and how to figure out which one might be right for you.
Um,
Or maybe just appreciate them even more.
yeah, exactly.
Even if you're not looking for a new furry friend.
Yeah, because there's almost 200 recognized dog breeds.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot to keep track of.
Yeah, 200.
It is.
I mean, where do you even start?
Well, luckily,
The
the
American
American Kennel Club, or AKC,
Oh, okay.
they kind of break things down a little
Okay, that makes me feel a little better.
into 7 different categories.
Oh, 7 categories.
Yeah.
Okay, that's manageable.
A little more manageable.
Yeah, so how does that work?
Okay, well, first we have the sporting group.
Okay, the sporting group.
These are your classic hunting dogs,
Okay.
like your Labrador retrievers,
Uh-huh.
the golden retrievers, Irish setters,
Yeah.
the ones that love to fetch.
Oh, so they're high energy then.
Yeah, they're definitely energetic.
Okay,
They
so
were bred to be out in the fields all day.
if you're a couch potato, probably not the best choice,
Right. Probably not.
unless you want to get off the couch.
Yeah. Unless you're looking for a running buddy.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, what's next?
Okay, so then we've got the hounds.
The hounds, okay.
These are the scent hounds.
I love hounds.
Yeah, they're great.
they're so
He's
focused
super focused.
on whatever they're trying to smell.
Yes, all about that nose.
Like what kind of dogs are in the hound group?
So you've got your beagles, your bloodhounds,
Okay, beagles, bloodhounds.
even dachshunds.
Wait, dachshunds are hounds?
They were originally bred to hunt badgers underground.
What?
Yes.
Underground.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Those little legs,
Wow.
perfect for going down burrows.
Huh. Okay.
So yeah, they're definitely hounds.
You learn something new every day.
You do.
Okay, so we've got sporting dogs, we've got hounds.
Hmm.
What other categories are there? Okay, so next up we have the working group.
Oh, the working group.
Now, these dogs are the big guys,
Okay.
the strong ones.
Like what? Like what kind of dogs?
You're thinking like Siberian Huskies, Great Danes,
Oh yeah.
Rottweilers.
Oh yeah. Those are some big dogs.
They are. They were bred for, jobs that require strength, intelligence.
Like pulling sleds and things like that.
Exactly.
Great.
Or guarding.
Yep, and protection.
Okay, so I bet you got to be pretty experienced to have a working dog.
Yeah, they're not usually recommended for first-time dog owners.
Right.
They need, a firm hand.
Yeah, because they're so
A
powerful.
lot of training involved.
Yeah, okay.
But they're also super loyal and loving.
Oh, I bet.
Once they, know their place.
They're big softies underneath.
Yeah, a lot of them are.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, now how about those terriers?
Oh, terriers. The small but mighty dogs.
Exactly.
Right, they always seem to have so much personality.
Tons of personality. Packed into those little bodies.
Yeah, you think like Jack Russell Terriers, Cairn Terriers, West Highland White Terriers.
Yeah.
They were bred to hunt vermin.
Oh, interesting.
So they're feisty, they're independent, a little stubborn sometimes,
Yeah, I can see that.
but they're also super fun and playful.
And they can definitely hold their own.
Oh, yeah, they're not afraid of anything.
Okay, now for the opposite end of the spectrum,
Right.
the toy group.
The toy group, yes.
These are the purse dogs, right?
Yeah, you could say that.
Like what kind of breeds are we talking about here?
So Chihuahuas, Yorkshire Terriers,
Okay.
Pugs,
Pugs, ah!
those are all toy breeds.
They're so cute.
They are. They're perfect for people who, want a lap dog.
Yeah.
Don't need a ton of exercise.
But they still need some exercise, right?
Oh, yeah. Every dog needs some exercise.
Okay, good.
Even if it's just a little walk around the block.
Because they can get into trouble
Oh, absolutely.
if they have too much energy.
Especially those terriers.
Okay, so we've got sporting, hound, working, terrier, toy.
Mm-hmm.
What else is there?
Okay, so then we have the non-sporting group.
Non-sporting, what's that all about?
Well, it's kind of like a miscellaneous category
Oh,
for
what?
dogs that don't really fit into the other groups.
Interesting. So, like, what kind of dogs are in the non-sporting group?
You got your bulldogs,
Bulldogs? Okay.
poodles, Dalmatians.
Oh, wow. That's a pretty diverse group.
It is.
So, I guess there's a non-sporting dog for everyone.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. And then the last one, the 7th category.
Yes. Last but not least, we have the herding group.
The herding group. Okay.
These are your smart dogs.
Oh, the really intelligent ones.
Yes, bred to herd livestock.
Okay.
So they're very intelligent, obedient, have a strong work ethic.
Like what kind of breeds are we talking about here?
So border collies,
Border collies. Oh, yeah, they're amazing.
Australian shepherds,
Okay.
Shetland sheepdogs.
They all have that kind of intense focus.
They do. They're very focused.
Yeah. Okay, so those are the 7 categories.
Yes.
Wow, that's a lot to take in.
It is a lot.
But it's helpful to have them kind of broken down like that.
Yeah, it gives you a starting point.
So if you're like looking for a dog, you can kind of narrow it down a bit.
Exactly.
But I mean, not all dogs in a category are the same.
Right. Of course not.
Like not all golden retrievers are going to be like,
Right.
super athletic frisbee catchers.
Definitely not.
And not all pugs are going to be, couch potatoes.
Exactly. Each dog is an individual
Right.
with their own personality.
Okay, so how much of that is like, their breed and how much is just them?
It's a combination of things.
Okay.
Genetics definitely play a role,
Right.
but also their upbringing,
Mm-hmm.
their environment, their experiences, all of that shapes who they are.
So it's like nature and nurture.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes sense.
So, even if you have a breed in mind,
Yeah.
it's really important to meet individual dogs
Okay.
and, see if their personality is a good fit.
Right, because you could meet like a super chill husky
You could.
or a really hyper chihuahua.
Exactly. You never know.
Right, okay. So we've talked about all these breeds and these categories, but why get a dog in the first place?
Well,
What is it about these furry creatures
Yeah.
that makes us so obsessed?
I think it's got to be the emotional benefits.
Okay, the emotional benefit.
I mean, they offer unconditional love,
Oh, yeah.
companionship. They don't judge,
They're always happy to see you,
always happy,
no matter what.
even if you just went to the mailbox.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes you just need that
Right.
furry friend to cuddle up with at
That
the end of the
instant-
long day.
Instant stress relief.
Yeah, I've even read studies about that.
Oh, yeah.
That dog owners have lower blood pressure,
That makes sense.
lower cortisol levels.
Yeah.
It's like having a furry therapist
It really is.
that greets you at the door with a wagging tail.
The best kind of therapist.
Exactly.
And, beyond the emotional benefits,
Uh-huh.
there's also some real physical health benefits.
Oh, okay. Like what?
Well, I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
Having a dog pretty much forces you to be more active.
That's true.
You got to walk them, play with them,
Yeah.
and all that activity adds up.
Yeah, you're less likely to be a couch potato if you have a dog.
Right.
I mean, my dog is basically my personal trainer
Oh, yeah.
who rewards me with slobbery kisses
That's a good deal.
instead of yelling at me to do one more burpee.
I like that kind of trainer better.
Right. But seriously, like I've read that dog owners have lower cholesterol
Yeah.
and they're less likely to develop heart disease.
It's true. It's like having a furry guardian angel.
Yeah. It's pretty amazing.
It is.
And then there's also the social benefits, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like dogs they're like social magnets.
They are.
You can meet people at the dog park or just, out on walks.
People love to stop and talk about dogs.
Yeah, it's like an instant conversation starter.
It is. It's like a shared language.
Right, and it creates a sense of community
Definitely.
among dog owners.
Yeah.
Like, I met one of my closest friends at the dog park.
Really?
Our dogs became best buds, and then we just naturally hit it off.
That's great.
And there's, it's like this instant bond
Yeah.
when you both love dogs.
Makes sense.
And then there's the security aspect too. Right?
Oh, yeah. That's a big one for a lot of people.
Like having a dog can make people feel safer at home.
They're natural protectors.
Yeah.
Even a small dog can have a big bark
That's true.
that can deter intruders.
Yeah. So we've talked about all these amazing benefits.
We have.
But let's be real.
Right.
It's not all tail wags and belly rubs.
No, it's not.
There's a lot of responsibility.
Definitely.
That comes with owning a dog.
A lot of commitment.
Yeah. So what are some of the things that people need to think about
Well, first and foremost,
before they even bring a dog home?
owning a dog is a long-term commitment.
Okay.
It's like having a child.
Right.
You're responsible for providing food, water, shelter,
Yeah.
veterinary care,
Of course.
training, socialization.
That takes time and effort.
It does. It's not just something you do once and then you're done.
Right.
It's an ongoing process.
So you really gotta be ready for that.
You do.
That level of commitment.
It's like adding a furry family member.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
They depend on you for everything.
So you gotta be prepared to give them what they need.
Exactly.
But I mean, for a lot of people,
Right.
the rewards outweigh the challenges.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
That unconditional love, the companionship,
It's hard to beat that.
it really is. And if you are thinking about getting a dog,
Yeah.
I would really encourage you to consider adopting from a shelter
Okay. Adopt.
or rescue organization.
Yeah.
You'll be giving a deserving dog a second chance.
That's so important.
And the bond you form will be incredible.
Yeah. And there are so many amazing dogs out there.
They really are.
Just waiting for their forever homes.
They're just waiting.
And don't forget about mixed breeds.
Oh, yeah. Mixed breeds are great.
They're awesome. They often have, like, unique qualities.
Yeah.
And they might even be healthier
In some cases, yes.
than some purebred dogs.
Less prone to certain genetic conditions.
And they come with their own built-in backstories.
Right. You never know what you're going to get.
Like, what mix of breeds created that adorable face?
It's a mystery.
Yeah, it's so cool. And if you're looking for breed-specific information, you can always check out the AKC website.
The American Kennel Club.
Yeah, they have a ton of resources there.
They do.
And, don't forget your local library.
Oh, yeah. The library.
Or a bookstore.
Lots of good books out there.
About dogs and dog care and training.
Yeah. Tons of information.
So much good advice. So as we kind of wrap up this first part of our deep dive,
Okay.
here's something to think about.
Yeah.
Knowing all the joys
Ugh.
and the responsibilities of dog ownership.
Right.
What kind of dog would best fit your lifestyle
Good question.
and your personality?
Yeah. Think about that.
We'll be back soon to dig even deeper into the world of dogs
That's right.
and explore how to choose the perfect match
Yeah, wait.
for you and your unique circumstances.
All right. Looking forward to it.
So stay tuned.
See you then. It's like finding that missing puzzle piece
Oh, that's a good way to put it.
for your life.
The perfect dog.
Yeah. Finding a canine companion whose energy and temperament,
Matches yours.
exactly matches yours perfectly.
So how do we even begin to find that perfect match?
Well, I think it starts with being honest with yourself
Oh, okay.
about your lifestyle.
Like, what do you mean by that?
Well, like, are you someone who loves to be outdoors?
Oh,
Are you active,
got it.
or are you more of a homebody?
Okay, so like how much exercise you're willing to give a dog,
Yeah, exactly.
because some dogs need a lot.
Right. Some dogs need a lot more than
I
others.
mean, you got to be honest about how much you can actually provide.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then also, think about your living situation.
Okay.
Do you have a big yard,
Uh-huh.
or do you live in a small apartment?
Yeah, because a Great Dane in a tiny apartment,
Probably not the best.
probably not ideal.
Yeah. So those are all things to keep in mind.
So it's like online dating,
Kind of, yeah.
but for dogs.
Exactly. You're trying to find a compatible match.
Okay, so let's say you are someone who's super active,
Oh, yeah.
loves hiking, biking, all that good stuff.
What kind of dog would you recommend?
Yeah, what kind of dog would be a good fit for that?
Well, in that case, I would say you could definitely look at those sporting breeds.
Okay, sporting like the retrievers and the setters and stuff
Exactly. They have the energy, they have the stamina
to keep up.
to keep up with you on all your adventures.
Yeah, I can see that.
Or even some of those herding breeds.
Oh, the herding breeds. Okay.
Like, imagine going for a run
Yeah,
with a border collie by your side.
that would be amazing.
Yeah, they would love that.
But what if you're more of a homebody? Like
Right.
you prefer a quiet night in
Okay.
reading a book, watching a movie.
What about those people?
Are there breeds that are good for that?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, what would you recommend?
Well, those toy breeds we talked about,
Oh, the toy breeds. Okay.
like Chihuahuas, pugs.
Yeah.
They're often quite content with, a short walk
Uh-huh.
and then just cuddling up on the couch.
Okay, so even if you're not, a marathon runner, there's still a dog out there for you.
There is a dog for everyone.
Okay, good to
But-
know.
But keep in mind,
Yeah.
even those less active breeds, they still need exercise
Okay,
and they need mental stimulation.
right. Because otherwise they can get into trouble.
A bored dog is a mischievous dog,
That's so true.
no matter what their breed is.
Yeah, I know that firsthand.
Oh, yeah.
My dog, she's not a marathon runner, but if she's bored, she will redecorate my house
Whoa.
with toilet paper.
Oh, the joys of dog ownership.
It's all fun and games until there's toilet paper
I'm sorry,
everywhere.
But, that actually brings up a good point.
Okay.
Training is so important
Training. Okay.
for any dog, regardless of their breed, regardless of their temperament.
Yeah, so how do you even begin to train a dog?
Well, I think the most important thing is consistency.
Okay, consistency.
Dogs thrive on routine,
Uh-huh.
clear communication.
Okay.
So start with the basics.
Like what? Like sit, stay.
Yeah, exactly. Sit, stay, come. Those are your foundational commands.
Got it.
And remember to use positive reinforcement.
Okay, so like treats and praise.
Yeah, exactly.
My dog loves cheese, so that works really well for her.
Oh, geez, that's a good one.
It's like her love language.
I love that. But what if you're having trouble?
Okay.
What if your dog's not getting it?
Yeah, what do you do then?
Well, just like with humans,
Yeah.
different dogs learn differently.
Okay.
Some dogs are just naturally eager to please,
Uh-huh.
and they pick things up really quickly.
Okay.
Others might need a little more patience, a
Right.
little more creativity on your part.
And you're not alone.
No, you're definitely not alone.
There are resources out there, right?
Tons of resources.
Like trainers and books and stuff.
Exactly. You can find books, online tutorials.
Okay.
You can even hire a professional dog trainer.
So it's like having a tutor for your dog
It is
to help you figure out
to help you understand their language.
what to communicate. Yeah, because sometimes those barks and tail wags,
They can be confusing.
it's like, what are you trying to tell me?
Right. What's going on in that furry little head?
Yeah, what are they thinking?
That's the big question.
How do they experience the world?
It's a mystery.
It is.
But, we can learn a lot
Okay.
by observing their behavior,
Okay.
studying their biology,
Yeah.
looking at their evolutionary history.
So we're like dog detectives.
We're trying to solve the mystery of the canine mind.
That's so great.
And one of the biggest clues is their social nature.
Their social nature. Okay.
So, dogs evolved from wolves,
Right.
and wolves live in packs,
They're very social.
very social, and they depend on each other
Uh-huh.
for survival.
Okay.
And a lot of those instincts
Yeah.
are still present in our domesticated dogs.
That makes sense because my dog, she's definitely happiest when she's with her family.
Her pack.
Her pack, exactly.
And did you know?
Yeah.
Studies have shown that dogs release oxytocin,
Oxytocin.
the love hormone,
Oh, wow.
when they interact with their humans.
So it's like scientific proof that they love us.
It is. It's that same hormone
That's amazing.
that we release when we hug a loved one.
I love that.
It's pretty incredible.
Okay, but love isn't the only thing they need, right?
Oh, no, of course not.
To be happy.
Just like humans.
Yeah.
Dogs have complex needs.
Okay, so what else do they need?
Well, they need physical exercise.
Uh-huh.
They need mental stimulation.
Okay.
They need a sense of purpose.
A sense of purpose. Interesting.
They need to feel like they're contributing.
like a valued member of the family.
Exactly.
So it's more than just giving them food and water.
Oh, much more.
And a warm bed.
It's about enriching their lives.
Enriching their lives. Okay.
Yeah, it's about giving them opportunities to express their natural instincts.
Yeah.
To learn to grow.
So how do we know what makes our dog happy?
I think the key is observation and experimentation.
Experimentation.
Now,
Okay.
pay attention to your dog's body language.
Okay, their body language.
Are they wagging their tail?
Uh-huh.
Are their eyes bright?
Okay.
Are they engaged with their surroundings?
Exactly. So those are all good signs.
Those are all signs of a happy dog.
Okay, and what if they're not doing those things?
Then it might be time to shake things up a bit.
Shake things up. Okay.
Try a new activity,
Mm.
introduce a new toy,
Okay.
maybe find a different way to challenge them mentally.
Yeah, so get creative.
Exactly. Think outside the box.
Because it's not, a one-size-fits-all.
Definitely not.
Yeah, okay, so, what are some examples of things you could do?
Well, I love the idea of a Sniffari adventure.
A Sniffari adventure, what's that?
So basically, you take your dog to the park,
Okay.
but instead of just walking on the path,
Uh-huh.
you let them explore,
Oh, okay.
follow their nose.
So they're using their sense of smell.
Exactly.
Like a treasure hunt for dogs.
It's a sensory experience for them.
Oh, that's so cool. And then what about, you mentioned mental challenges. Like,
Yeah.
what could you do for that?
Well, you can teach them new tricks,
Okay, new tricks.
like maybe play hide and seek,
Oh, fun!
or teach them to fetch specific toys by name.
So it's like brain training for dogs?
It is. It keeps their mind sharp.
Yeah.
And it can be just as tiring,
As physical exercise.
if not more so.
Wow, that's really interesting.
And it also strengthens your bond,
Okay.
and it builds their confidence.
Yeah, so it's a win-win.
Exactly.
Wow. This is so eye-opening.
I'm glad.
I'm realizing there's so much more to dog happiness
There is.
than I ever thought.
It's a complex topic,
It is.
but it's also really fascinating.
It is.
And I think the more we understand
Yeah?
about how dogs think,
Uh-huh.
the better we can meet their needs.
Make them happy.
Exactly.
Well, we've talked about finding the right breed,
We have.
the power of training. We've even touched on the fascinating world of dog cognition.
Dog cognition, yeah.
But I feel like we've only scratched the surface
Oh, we definitely have.
of what it means to truly understand
Yeah.
and connect with our canine companions.
It's a lifelong journey,
It is. So before we wrap up this part of our deep dive,
right?
I have a question for you.
Right.
We've talked about all the benefits of dogs,
Yeah.
for humans.
Yeah.
But what about the other side of the equation?
Say,
Like, what do dogs get out of this relationship?
that's a great question.
Are they truly happy living with us?
I think that's a question
Yeah.
that deserves its own deep dive.
Okay.
And you know what?
Yeah.
We're going to do just that.
We are.
We're going to explore that very topic.
Awesome.
We're going to look at the world
Okay.
from a dog's perspective
I love it.
and try to understand what makes for a truly happy life
Oh, this is going to be good.
for our canine companions.
I can't wait. So stay tuned, everyone.
We'll be right back.
Okay, so we're back and ready to uncover what makes our furry friends truly happy.
Okay, we're getting into the dog's mind.
Exactly. Putting ourselves in their paws.
It's a fascinating question, right?
Absolutely.
Like, what's going on in those furry little heads?
Yeah, what makes their tails wag, you know?
Well, we can't exactly ask them,
Right.
but we can look for clues.
Okay, so like detective work.
Exactly.
Canine detective work.
We've got to use what we know about their behavior, their biology, their history.
And from like part 2,
Right.
we know dogs are super social.
Yeah, their social nature is a huge clue.
Okay.
Think about where they came from.
Wolves.
Wolves, exactly.
They're pack animals.
Pack animals, they rely on each other
Just to survive.
to thrive, the whole thing.
And even though dogs have, been domesticated for so long,
Yeah.
those instincts are still there.
They're still there. It's in their DNA.
Like my dog, she's definitely happiest when we're all together.
That makes sense.
Yeah, like playing with us, cuddling with us.
Just being around you.
Exactly.
That's their pack.
So it's like they need that feeling of belonging, that connection.
It's not just, an emotional thing either.
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, studies have shown
Yeah.
that dogs release oxytocin,
Oxytocin.
the love hormone.
Oh, I remember you talked about that.
Yeah, when they're interacting with their humans.
So it's like scientifically proven
Yeah.
that they love us.
It's incredible.
right. Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
It's the same hormone we release
Yeah.
when we bond with our loved ones.
Okay, but love's not the only thing they need,
Right.
right?
There's more to it than cuddles.
Okay, so like what else?
Well, they need stimulation.
Stimulation. Okay.
Like physical exercise
It makes sense.
keeps their bodies healthy,
Uh-huh.
but also mental challenges
Oh, okay.
to keep those brains working,
Right.
like learning tricks.
Okay, so it's like us. We need to exercise our bodies and our minds.
Exactly. It's the same for them.
So if we just, feed them, give them water
It's not enough.
and a bed, that's not going to cut it.
Nope. They need more.
They need a purpose.
They need to feel valuable,
Like they're part of something.
like a contributing member of the pack.
Exactly.
It's about enriching their lives.
So how do we know what our dog needs?
Well, pay attention to their
Okay.
behavior, their body language.
Oh, okay.
Are they happy?
Like, how can you tell?
Well, is their tail wagging?
Oh, yeah.
Are they bright-eyed?
Okay.
Are they engaged with what's going on around them?
Got it. So, like, if they seem bored,
Right.
you got to change things up.
Exactly. Get creative.
So, like, instead of the same old walk,
Uh-huh.
you could try something new.
Like a safari adventure.
Oh, right. You mentioned that before.
Yeah, let them use their nose.
Explore.
Explore. It's like a sensory playground for them.
I bet they love that.
And you can also try teaching them tricks.
Like, new tricks.
Yeah, it's mental exercise.
Like brain training.
It is. It's like a workout for their brain.
Wow. So it's really about understanding them
Yeah.
as individuals.
And what makes them tick.
What makes them happy?
Exactly.
This has been so insightful.
I'm glad to hear that.
I feel like I have a whole new perspective on my dog.
I think that's what it's all about, right?
Yeah,
Learning more
to be better dog owners.
and appreciate these amazing creatures.
They really do bring so much to our lives.
Unconditional love, companionship, they make us laugh.
Yeah, they just get it.
They do.
In a way that sometimes humans don't.
They're always happy to see us,
Exactly.
no matter what.
So we've got to make sure they're happy too.
Absolutely.
Give them what they need to thrive.
It's a two-way street.
Well, this deep dive into the world of dogs has been amazing.
It has been fun.
I've learned so much.
I have too.
And I know our listeners have too.
I hope so.
So to all the dog lovers out there,
Keep those tails wagging
keep those ears perked.
and those paws ready for adventure.
Until next time.
See